Hello, Bard haters, and welcome to another fine We Hate Bards Let's Play. I'm Ben.
And I'm Chris.
And this is more Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin Edition. Last time we had a bit of a problem at Brightstone Cove.
Ben died.
Well, I made it through the entire freaking part. I killed 2 bosses.
But you choked at the end, Ben. And then you died.
Shut up, Chris.
So that means it's my turn.
Yeah.
And notice I'm wearing something a little bit different than what Ben was wearing. Something I think a little bit more hard and heavy.
More on the line of you're gonna die with it.
Hold on, let me do a jump here. I'll do a jump again. No.
You're gonna do a what?
Hold on.
What do you mean you're gonna jump?
Nope. Oh no!
That is not a jump. That is.
I've been
a
playing
drink.
other video games lately. Oh my goodness! 2 Estus Flasks.
2 Estus Flasks. Can we go for 3?
Of course we can.
Anyway, after last time I off-screened a bit, and I did a couple things. So the first thing I did, Chris, if you want to show... Why are you two-handing your shield?
Oh, that's awesome.
Chris, can you please go into the equipment menu and show them what I did with the shield and stop dicking around?
Oh, fine. Alright, let's go into
Yeah, show them what
Alright, let's go in the equipment menu here.
Yep, equipment. So, you guys may notice that the greatsword is now at a +10.
Yep.
That is because after we left, I came back from Brightstone Cove. I ground a few souls and killed a few things. I used the Titanite chunks and the slab we got last time to upgrade the greatsword to a +10. By the way, I should also mention this. After that, I also went back to the area where we died because there was something down there I wanted to get. There was a particular person, specifically, I wanted to get. But I'll get to her in a minute. The other thing I did was I upgraded a few other weapons. I upgraded the Craftsman Hammer to a +2. I upgraded the, what else did I upgrade? Oh, Claymore. Claymore's on fire, Claymore +7. Yep, and you may have also noticed there's a bunch of other weapons that we didn't have before. Like, say, for example, Mythos Bent Blade, or at the far right, you have the Smelter Demon Sword that Chris kind of fell in love with until you realized how low the damage was.
I mean, it's still a lot of damage, but, like, compared to the Ultra Greatsword...
Oh, nothing, yeah. You're correct.
Nothing.
But, the reason I got those was I went back to, what was it, Strayed.
You also... hold on a second. So, the Roaring Halberd, I don't remember this thing.
Yeah, that's another one of the new weapons. That was one I got for turning in, because I turned in all the boss souls. That was one I got for turning in the Skeleton Lord soul.
Yeah, and then we got the Bone Scythe.
Which I got for the Covetous Demon soul, and I upgraded it to +2 because it seemed to be quite nice. Like, it does 208 on base damage. It only weighs 10 pounds, and it's an A on strength scaling. So it's actually quite nice.
The Grand Lance is a +8.
Yep, that's another thing I did.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
that could rival the Greatsword in damage if we can...
If you can get, we can get it up to +10, that may very well do it. What's the thing next to the Pyromancy Flame? I forgot.
Chariot Lance.
Oh, the Chariot Lance. That's the other thing I got. Because you were asking about that when we were killing the Executioner Chariot, if we could get its lance. And we have it. I haven't upgraded it yet, but...
Hold on, let me take a look at this thing. Alright. Ooh, that looks nasty.
It also does bleeding damage.
Oh. So that's the regular one.
Yeah, that's the regular one. And it's the same...
Oh,
it's basically
same
similar to
attack.
the Ram Lance, but because it has bleeding on it, and that thing hits 4 freaking times like the regular Grand Lance, it stacks bleeding 4 times.
How do we upgrade this? What does it need?
Petrified Dragon Bones!
We don't have any more of those, do we?
No.
Dang it.
Yeah,
Alright.
I think we want to try that. So,
alright, well, back to the Greatsword then.
So anyway, as we
Classic.
kind of finish this up, the reason I got that stuff was, after going to Strayed, I realized there was another weapon person we couldn't go get. So I'll tell Chris, because he doesn't know. Basically...
How dare you?
Why? You've never played this before. We were only in the area for a short time.
No.
And we didn't have the thing we need because we needed a Fragrant Branch of Yore, which thankfully we had after killing, the thing at Brightstone Cove, Sildora. We got a Fragrant Branch of Yore, so I went back to Shaded Wood, and I unpetrified the guy that was right by the bonfire. He dropped the Fang key, which we needed. I went back by where we found all those basilisks in the place with the goo. And the door at the end I opened up, and inside I found Weaponsmith Ornifex.
Oh.
And she was so grateful, she said she'd upgrade my weapons. So she moved to Brightstone Coast Eldora. That's incidentally why I had to go back down there and grab our souls. Because I wanted to go to Weaponsmith Ornifex and have her do a couple boss souls for me. So I needed to go back down that way. But the only thing you guys missed was me killing the freaking double crossbow guy. That's literally it. Everything else there will come back and we'll have to kill it again anyway.
Alright, so now it's time to go places. We want to go to... Where are we going here?
You're going to Braceland Cove, Saldora.
This place?
Yes.
Chapel Threshold? There we go.
And the one last thing I will say, because Chris noticed, when we started this, I was actually back at the Iron Keep. Would you like to know why I was back at the Iron Keep?
Grinding.
Yeah, the problem was we killed most things in Iron Keep, so guess what I did?
Used an ascetic?
I used a bonfire ascetic. And they came back actually quite a bit stronger.
Like how strong?
The Greatsword's still killing him in 3 hits, but, you know.
Uh-huh.
It's plus 10 Greatsword and it's taking 3 hits.
Ooh, that's pretty darn strong.
It is pretty darn strong. I actually switched to the Craftsman Hammer and I got it to right around the same amount.
Can I kill this thing?
Yeah. Ah, why? I was just sitting there.
Oh, I had a family. Oh, you did have a family.
Did.
Alright,
Until I go kill them too. So yes, I used a bonfire ascetic at Iron Keep.
Oh, that's why I love the Greatsword. Ben,
Nah.
that's why I love the Greatsword.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Because of the massive arc.
Oh, there was, best place I found to grind for souls in the first game was in the painting. What was that called?
Ariamis?
Yes. At the end, they had those, oh, good. Oh, what were they called? It was called the Phalanx. All those, like, all those
the guys all sitting around like the little statue who like turn and face when you kill one of them.
Yeah, super annoying unless you A, have pyromancy, or B, have an ultra greatsword. Because pyromancy, I would just run in there and then just cast the thing where you just drop all the fire on everybody, like the firestorm, and it would kill everybody.
Firestorm.
Or I would run it. I would just wade into them with the Black Knight's greatsword, and it would just annihilate everybody in one hit and just destroy them.
Right. I love doing that. That was actually how I went in there and dealt with them on previous previews. Because I played, I mentioned it on several parts ago. But I played through the game as like a chaos.
Drop down there, man? Where am I going?
Yeah, you can drop down there.
Where am I going? This like ends nowhere.
I'm not going to tell you.
Alright.
You're on your own.
Screw it.
Explore, dude. That's the whole point of the game. I haven't been letting you do that enough.
Ben, we had this conversation last time. If you do that, I'll wander around for an hour before falling into a pit. I think I can drop down there. What's else down here?
Or just wander around the Lost Bastille and get killed by the pursuer multiple times.
It's a pit. I don't like that. Hold on, let's drop down here. Let's see.
Yeah, but as I mentioned, I played as a pyromancer who used chaos stuff. Like chaos pyromancies. And that was basically how I dealt with a lot of those big groups. Because I had a shit ton of attunement slots. I had like 9 or 10. And I just freaking... You gonna S this?
Yep.
Yeah. So I used one of those on Chaos Firestorm. And let me say, as good as Firestorm is, Chaos
Man, I want you to
Firestorm...
see, my shield ate that entire damage.
No, it didn't. It's taking small chips.
Oh, hold on. Oh, it's taking small chips. But come on, almost nothing.
You know how to make sure you don't take any chips at all? Rolling. I love how that freaking magic ball was just like nemesising you all the way to the...
I know. I was like, it got me a little nervous there because it was just like fast enough to kind of keep up with me.
Like, come back. Where you going? We're not done yet.
What? Who are you?
That's a spider.
I don't like a spider. Ben, what I like more than anything?
Is pyromancy?
Sheep kills.
Sheep kills. Well, same thing, really.
Let's see, can I get it from right here? Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, this one. Ah!
You're gonna have to back up. There you go.
Oh. Oh, come on.
I think you can get it from down here.
The cheapest. Oh, come on. There it is.
Yep.
Eat it.
And 2 shots and he's down.
There was another... Somebody else was shooting him at me. I don't know where they are.
Up top. I don't think you can get him from down here.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, what I say. Alright. Now that I've gotten rid of those guys. Did you also kill that one Invade guy here, too? As well?
The one what guy?
There was an Invade guy, remember? He had crossbows?
Yeah, the double crossbows. I said earlier I killed him.
Yeah. Alright. Now question, what button... Alright, now what button do I use to run? Which is the run button?
B.
That's what it is. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of other video games, and I'm like, okay, that's why I kept on pressing the other slot.
Where are you going?
Ben, this is what life is now. Me wandering around till we find somewhere.
Okay, fine, but you were walking into an invisible wall, that's why I asked. Ha ha. Doesn't open from this side, you can't break it.
I'm gonna S this again. There we go.
By the way, look, it's one of those basilisks without the giant eyes.
Where?
Over to the right.
Oh.
And weirdly enough, those actually aren't their eyes. Like, you'll see on him, the eyes are actually much smaller and near to their mouths.
Where'd he go?
Under the sand. He's just chilling there. See? Yeah, like, now look at his face. Look at his face. See? Those are his eyes right there.
Oh, yeah.
So the big things on the head are just, I don't even know. I don't know what they are.
Can we open this one?
You can.
Oh, that's filled with... Wait a minute. Who's that guy?
That's Weaponsmith Ornifex.
Oh.
Also girl, you sexist.
Oh, it is a lady. It's a bird lady.
It is.
Oh, sweet.
She's basically like the crow demons from Dark Souls 1.
Oh. Oh. What does she sell? That's interesting.
But she sells a Mirakuma, which is the one like default curved greatsword. So if you're in a curved greatsword,
heavy crossbow. Ooh.
I think we have one of those.
What are these? Fire arrow, fire bolt. Ooh, what is it?
And a couple sorceries.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of a little bit of everything. And a bunch of petrified kits, but not for sale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, not her fault. She got petrified too.
Oh, that sucks. But we fixed that.
We did.
We're heroes.
Well, I fixed that.
Alright, so now that we're down here, stuck down here forever.
There is a way out of the area.
No, Ben. This is it, Ben. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it in that pot?
Yes, but you didn't break it right. And now you're screwed forever.
Oh, dang it. Oh, hold on a second. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry for the folks at home, but I'm getting over being horribly ill. Ben, I like how you moved your pizza so I wouldn't sneeze all over it.
Yep, I don't really want your gross sinus sneeze on my pizza.
No, that's cool. Don't worry. I'm totally not contagious. And by not contagious, I mean totally probably am contagious. Alright, so... in the pit?
In the pit.
In the pit. In the pit. There's like 100% chance that is not okay. Maybe we should keep opening it.
It won't.
Hey, Ben. We're gonna do a little bit of
the open shuffle?
No, Alice Kidd in High Tech World. We have to pray to the shrine 100 times.
Ah! Why would you bring that up? Why? That's not cool.
Oh, all right. So,
I mean, seriously, you already passed the way you need to go. Not on that side, though.
Over this side?
No.
There's no way out of here, Ben.
There is no way out on the side you're on. And granted, you might have missed it because you were killing things at the time, but still.
So we need to go back over here. Go back do we need to go back all the way over here? Oh!
Yes, more friends.
Friends forever. 2 hits, my goodness.
Yep, that's one of the man spiders.
What a tough little guy there. Who will we get? Ooh! A Zwidhander.
Did he drop that?
Yeah, he did.
Why did the spider have his Y-hander?
It's a failing heirloom, Ben. And now it's our heirloom.
I'm going to have to wiki and see if the spiders normally drop that, because I've never seen that. And it doesn't make any sense when you think about it.
Well, yeah. Well, it was just like, in Skyrim when you beat up that wolf and he's got like 10 gold and a ring on. It's like, where do you have those things? Alright, and we go through here.
It is actually my dream one of these days to, well, not my dream, but it's... If we ever end up in a zombie apocalypse and I get bit, I'm going to spend like my last couple of hours as an undead, or before I go to brain munching zombie, filling my pockets with as much random crap as I can, just so that whoever kills me looks on me and like, why was he carrying 10 pacifiers? Like, what?
10 pacifiers. Okay. I guess we can open this door. Seems like a door.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This looks familiar.
It does, doesn't it?
How come I can't lock onto that guy?
Because he's not actually an enemy.
No. That thing is, though.
Yep, that thing wants to be your friend.
That looks like a curse spray to me.
Petrified. They're basilisks.
Ooh, even worse.
No, not even worse. Well, in this game, yes, worse. But Curse in Dark Souls 1 sucked.
Oh, yeah. Spiders! Uh-oh.
With as many playthroughs of that game as I've had, I have still only ever gotten cursed once.
I wouldn't get cursed that often. Because for a long time we were the Havel set, and that had a lot of curse resistance on it.
So does the Pyromancer set.
Yeah, Pyromancer set. Yes, but there were a couple times I remember getting cursed and being super pissed about it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I just get track of which enemies in the game do curse, and then when I'm near them, I'm super freaking careful. Like the Basilisks down in Blighttown.
What was... No, there wasn't the ones in Blighttown that always get me. My goodness, the ones...
See?
No, the tree. Remember we went down the big tree to go down to the huge tree?
Oh!
The inside of it? And there
yeah.
were basilisks in there, and like you'd fall down, and like there'd be a ton of them. I got cursed a bunch in there.
I keep wanting to say Ulasile, but that's the wrong thing.
No.
That is definitely the wrong thing. Great Hollow.
Yeah, Great Hollow, that's the one.
Yeah, I only found that recently. So I've only been there a couple of times.
Oh.
I remember being really freaking pissed to discover there were basilisks down there. I'm like, fuck it. Yeah, you can totally kill them too, like if you want.
Will they just hang out?
I don't know. Well, they're not going to attack you. I mean, but if you want to go down there, also there's items.
Does it hurt you to go down there?
Why don't you find out?
No, it's full of spikes.
Chris, you'll never know unless you explore.
That absolutely looks like it's going to hurt you, and I say no.
Chris is starting to suss out my subtle schemes. I really hoped you weren't going to ask me that, or be like, oh, what's all this stuff? It looks like, weird things, and then you jump down and start dying.
Well, yeah. I mean, it looks deadly.
Like, it's not an instant kill, but it does. It's like fire does damage over time.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
I don't remember how much, because I only fell in once.
Oh!
Holy crap!
Oh, come get some, baby.
Yeah. It's about this point I should mention this is probably one of my least favorite areas in the game.
What, you don't like killing thousands of spiders but being so awesome?
It's not that. I mean, the spiders don't help. I don't really like spiders.
Alright, so we got 3 doors. We got door number 1,
Yep.
door number 2, or door number 3. We're going to go door number 3.
Okay. I don't think we can yet. I think we need the key in a minute.
Alright, door number 1 and door number 2.
Yeah. But it's not even just that they're spiders. It's the area is not really well laid out, in case you hadn't noticed. Like, even those areas out there, like, it doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to, like, those little sand pits. What the what?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that must be what they replaced the other NPC invade with.
Oh.
I don't actually know. He might be the same guy as earlier, but I don't remember, because I normally kill that guy really quick. He's got the pig shield, so I think it might be, because the other guy has a pig shield, too. Yeah, but, like, it's to kind of get back to my thought, like, the area is really kind of weirdly laid out and stuff.
Oh, your shield won't save you now!
Unlike other places where you can kind of, like, make sense, like, you can kind of get a sense of what the world looked like and how it was set up and why. This area is just like, okay, there's just a bunch of random crap here, there's a broken card over there, there's a pile of rocks here, like, it's just... it's like they just put a bunch of shit in the way.
Secret thing.
It's not a secret thing. It's the soul of a hero and some gold pine resin.
Yeah, and they totally had that spider trap behind you because they're totally jerks.
Yeah. Of course they did.
Alright, so... And Ben, I got a bad feeling...
Why are you using up all our life gems again rather than Estus?
Because I got a bad feeling that we're... Oh, I guess I'm going to use them both.
Yep, just waste all of our resources, Chris. That's fine.
Uh-oh. Who's this guy?
It's another man spider.
Hey, guy. How's it going?
But in addition to, like, the layout of the area, what would you assume the final boss of this area is?
I'm guessing it's going to be a giant man spider person.
It's a giant spider, yes. It's kind of predictable. Like, this whole place is filled with spiders, and then the boss is
Well, I mean,
spider.
like, you know... I mean, if you're underground hanging out with the drow, you know, like, what's it going to be? I mean, it's going to be spiders. That's going to happen. You're going to fight a giant spider person. I mean, that's just how it rolls.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not as bad as the Iron Keep with, like, the random lava castle and a fire demon in a lava pit. But...
Yeah, that was kind of predictable. I mean, and like, you know... Ooh. Oh.
Yep, loads of spiders here.
Of course.
They want to give you spider cuddles.
Spider cuddles and kisses with deep, deep spider kisses.
You're learning, Chris. Also, you have a massive fuck-off sword, so that probably helps.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. It's so big, Ben. Yeah. Oh! Ferris Lockstone. Yeah, do we still got 45 of those things?
We got like 4 or 5 of them, or 6 of them, or something like that. I don't remember how much exactly we have, but we have quite a few. There's still a few points in the game where we might end up using them, but I'm trying to remember where they all are.
Alright, so this is the end. So we're stuck. We go home. Alright, so...
No, it's not.
So I'm guessing we drop off over here?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see here. And then there's like one over here.
Uh-oh, hang on. Okay, it didn't quit, so we're good. So yep, now we've apparently just been switched to offline mode, which that's something I like about this version of Dark Souls 2 as opposed to the one I have. Mm-hmm. Because on PS3...
What in the world? This is the world's toughest guy!
The world's toughest commoner.
Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go down here and pick up these things. Radiant Life Gem. Ooh, I gotta burn those up real quick.
No, you don't. Do not burn all of our life gems. You need to save some for later. More spiders!
You spider guys. Oh, where's he going?
I don't know. Away from you?
Yeah, come back. Come back here. You're a jerk. Your friends are jerks too. And now they're dead. Alright.
I'm liking this plus 10 great sword. I'm glad we have that.
Yeah. So, a simpleton spice, a torch, and I'm guessing that big door right there is going to lead us somewhere.
Yep, that's going to lead to the boss fight. Come on, Chris. You are woefully behind in like the number of bosses killed. I think you only killed 2 so far.
Ben.
And one of them you used a summon for.
I did use a summon for, but one I totally rocked with the Grand Lance.
I mean, the Myth of the Baneful Queen thing was kind of impressive, but, I mean, it's still only one boss.
One's all I need, Ben. Alright, hold on. I gotta prepare myself. Mentally and physically.
Mentally and
Oh
physically.
my goodness! You guys just don't quit! And I saw your friend over there. Yeah, I didn't forget about you.
This isn't a bad place for, like, late game grinding, either. Because there's just so freaking many of them.
Yeah, they're like everywhere. Alright, 8 pyromancy.
If you want to use like some rouge water or amber herbs or some of like the magic restoring stuff, you can totally do it.
What does that do?
Go into your inventory, because we have a shit ton of those, and like I don't normally use them on non-Cassie builds, but since we have, it'd be up near the top. Yeah, see amber herb.
Slightly restores spell usage.
Yeah, you got those. You got the twilight herb. You got the wilted dusk herb, which I think restores a lot. So yeah, like just use one of the ambers. Let's see how many that restores. Because I don't know how many that's going to restore.
Oh,
6.
Quite a number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're golden. You have 14 fireballs now.
Yeah. So because I always like to have a little bit of something in reserve. All right, so let's do this. Cutscene. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's pulsing, and the spiders are... Oh, there are going to be spiders everywhere, too.
Yep, there are going to be spiders who attack you during the fight, too.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, and just stand there. Just stand there and let it happen. Oh, and then a giant growth spider thing. Oh.
Inside the giant... Actually, that's not a spider. That's something else we'll get to in a minute.
Ew. It's a gross spider, too.
Oh, yeah.
Kudos for being super gross. Ugh. Oh, boy. Oh, and...
Have fun, Chris! I wouldn't bother with the spiders. They're just going to keep spawning.
Oh, that looks bad.
It is.
Ben, I don't like how I can't damage it.
You can. You're just not doing it right. It's got armor on both sides of its face. There you go.
Oh, I got caught in the suck ray.
Owned.
Nope. Guzzling.
There you go.
Oh, no. Ben, you know what I'm going to do, though? I should have went to Grand Lance.
You really should have. This would be a really good enemy to do that for.
Ben, why didn't you warn me?
Why would I do that?
Because you're a jerk face? Oh, dang it! Caught me in the goodness. That's it, Ben. Oh, no!
Yes, that's it. I'm going to unequip my shield.
Oh.
You're not doing too bad against him, actually. I mean, the big thing is just basically to keep moving.
Alright, now it's time to go in. Ah!
And down he goes again. Oh! You knocked off the head! Oh, you got webbed.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, I go with the other head now.
You can. I think there's still a way to damage the backside. I don't know. I think you're just harder now.
Ah!
You're lucky you got hit by the spider as opposed to the freaking beam.
Can I get it? Can I attack the back again?
I think so, yeah.
Let's see.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
I've never had that happen. But then again, I'm usually going around attacking either head, so I've never actually done enough damage to one particular head.
Ugh.
He's almost down. Come on, Chris, you got this. I love how everyone else is just playing like freaking spider soccer with the dude's severed head.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Mommy gave us a new toy.
Oh, I don't like what it's doing though. Oh,
You're right not to like what it's doing. Uh-oh. Come on, Chris.
Go
You
big
only
or
need
go
one more
home.
hit.
oh no!
It didn't actually hit you, so you're fine. Or almost fine. You know, if you take down your shield, your stamina would recover, and then you'd be able to hit more. And you wouldn't have that happen.
But I'm also, like, on all sides of getting spiders everywhere.
This is true. Oh, there you go. He moved past you.
Oh, you son of a beat boop.
What the hell? You hit that. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, by the way, the battle isn't over till you kill these guys. Which you didn't. Oh, well, you got the soul of Duke Dear Freja anyway.
Ah, there you go, Ben.
I suppose we can count that as a boss fight win.
Oh, I did it, Ben. The Grand Lance would have been the primo thing to use on that.
It really would have.
But the strong attack was really doing a lot of damage, though. Oh, Ben. You know what? That calls for me that I deserve my second yogurt.
Your second yogurt?
My second yogurt. Let's see here. Yep, I bought 2 yogurts, Ben.
Oops.
What's in the box? How old are these donuts, Ben?
I didn't even know there were donuts back there.
There's a bunch of donuts here.
I didn't even know that was there.
Okay, well, I'm not going to eat them because donuts that are left around places...
go stale?
Go stale, yeah. This is going to go bad, but... Alright, so...
I'm really depressed to see how many life gems you burned for that.
Oh my goodness, I must have burned like 10 of them. A lot.
Wait a second, that's not... Alright. Well, let's have it on. Come on.
But I killed that guy, Ben.
You did.
It only took me 10 life gems deep. Probably more.
Alright, so I'm actually going to try and, if we can, get access to the bonfire in this area.
Yeah, I saw one, but I was like, I have no idea how to get there.
I think we have to go through here. There's a spider in there and nothing else. And then if we go down here...
There we go.
Somewhere in this area there's a way to drop down.
There we go. I've opened up my yogurt now, Ben. It's time.
Huh, a torch.
For people at home, I've earned this. I beat that boss. And now it's time.
Oh!
Oh!
Dang it.
He's gone.
Almost. Son of a bitch.
No, Ben. You choked.
I choked. Oh well. We'll have plenty of time to go back and get it, though. Like, I might come back here and, you know, redo it. Because there's another Titanite lizard here we didn't get either.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, remember, like, one of the first ones in the earlier area?
Ah.
I don't think you saw it, but, or got to it, but...
Oh!
Hey, switch. Switch. Switch, switch. Switch. Also a chest. What's in the chest?
What's in the chest? Poison.
It's not going to be a trap. Like, there are signs it's going to be a trap. Fucking dick tips. Oh my word. This is going to be rough, isn't it? There we go. Just got to go up at a different angle. I don't even remember what's in here, if this just was here. Southern Ritual Band +1. That is useless, because I think that's more spell slots. Although, admittedly... Where is the, where is it? There.
What's it do?
Attunement of additional spells. So if we had more fireballs, or if we got a fire orb or something, and wanted to have that attuned, I mean, we'd need to like swap out like the life ring for it or something like that. But
how much does the life ring give us? How much life?
Not much. It's a percentage of something. I'm not really sure.
Like 2% or something like that, like something real small. Ooh, nice job there.
Yeah, I think we have to go around this way. Oh wait, no, that just takes us back there. How do we get into the freaking bonfire area?
Oh.
Like, I know you can do it. We have to get up in there. This is what I mean about the area being kind of weirdly designed and, you know, not great.
What you need to do, Ben, is not die and go get our souls.
Yeah, I think I might just say, screw, you know, finding the bonfire and come back for it later. Because I seriously don't even remember where the hell it is, or how the hell to get there. It might also be that it's different, that they altered some things in this version. I don't know. They haven't actually changed any of the layouts yet. But who's to say that they won't?
Yeah.
Oh.
What happened to those guys that shoot stuff at you?
Magic? They're in the other area.
Oh, yeah, they're in the other area. Man, those guys got a crappy job.
A little bit. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the horde and got hacked to pieces. I sort of lost my rhyming pentameter there.
I would ask this.
You missed a thing.
Oh. Well, no.
There's also something else in here. Nope, you got it.
Nothing.
I didn't see you get it. I might have been eating my pizza when that happened.
I can't remember what it was.
Dang it.
Those spider guys are like made of iron. Goodness.
Alright. I'm going to try and get down here as fast as possible. Yeah, the catfall ring in this area would be freaking easy, but... Here is the first little... Haha, there you are. There's the first little web. So we go down on this little webby and kill the dude. Not like that.
Kill the spider.
Kill the spiders. Ah.
These spiders are all over the place. They're all super gross.
Yeah, screw you, spiders. Oh, I got him. Okay.
Alright, walk down. So what else you been playing around, Ben? Lately?
Well, I've been going back and revisiting Fire Emblem Fates, which... honestly, I think the last time I actually talked about that on the channel was back when I was playing Dark Souls 1. Back in the olden times.
The good old days.
Not the good old days. Those sucked.
Man, those were the best days.
I actually went back and rewatched them.
Man, that was like the highlight of my week, coming home and watching one of those. Like,
I know it was. You really seem to enjoy it. Like I've gone going back to rewatch some of those recently, just like see, like because I'm a Dark Souls. I consider myself a Dark Souls veteran now, largely because I've beaten Dark Souls 1 about a dozen times, and I've even finally beat it on a New Game Plus. So I know where some of like the new stuff is, and I checked the wiki at work because I'm really bored at work most days. Because I work third shift, so we don't get any calls really. But I've been going back and rewatching them, and like it makes me angry every time I see it because I know exactly what like past me is doing wrong, and like I can't do anything to stop it. And, like I watch me go and do something really freaking dumb. Like no, don't go do that, don't do that, and then he'll do it, and I'll go, oh, and it's really sad. But yeah, that was the last time I talked about Fire Emblem Fates, because I just watched the episode where I did that. But I've been going back and replaying, because I finally have enough money and feel the need to purchase the third bit of that. How much do you know about the Fates games, Chris?
None.
Okay, you know what Fire Emblem is?
Yes.
Okay, so they came out with an idea for something called... It was Fire Emblem IF in Japan. But they released it here as Fire Emblem... Come on, come down. I know you're going to frickin' like, try to... back tee me as soon as I go through that damn door. But they released it as a pair of games. And in the US they came out as Fire Emblem Birthright and Fire Emblem Conquest. Fucking hell.
Okay.
And they're basically about two opposing sides of an army. Which originally I'm like, oh, that could be really, really interesting because then like moral ambiguity, like which side do you choose? But no, one side is just a designated bad guy, and it's spoiler alert, it's the one that's not Japanese. The Japanese people are good, honest, righteous people, and only do good things.
Ooh, what's that?
Real quick break from talking about Fire Emblem Fates to show off this. So this is the actual... You'll notice when we got the soul of the Duke Dear Freja, it didn't say Great Soul Embraced, correct? And if you look here, we have an Old Iron King soul, Soul of the Lost Sinner. These are both great souls. And we don't see, I don't think, what's the other one? We don't see the Rotten Soul because I used it. But the Soul of the Duke Dear Freja, as you can see, is just a regular boss soul. The Great Soul we get from right here. See, Great Soul embraced. And now we have the final Great Soul that we need. Interesting little thing, though. You'll notice it came out of that thing.
Is that a dragon?
It is a dragon.
Is that Seath the Scaleless?
That's my bet, because again, it seems like all these bosses are kind of based off of bosses from Dark Souls 1.
Well, can you go to the Great Soul on the thing? What does it say about it?
I don't think you actually get a Great Soul specifically. You don't get a usable Great Soul. You just get like the essence, apparently.
Oh, okay. Yeah, take a look at that guy. Go up and take a look at that thing, because
yeah, because I'm trying to, if I can, get like a full view of him. Because that's the dragon we found. And
do you remember when you go all the way down the tree to the Great Sea? It was called, or what was it called? The Eternal Sea, or
the with the ancient dragon or whatever.
Yeah, it was a petrified dragon.
Petrified
dragon. He was like basically stone.
Oh, stone dragon. Yeah, you can chop off his tail and get that weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And like, yeah.
But anyway, like I was saying, I think most of the boss souls from here, or the Great Souls, are the same as the lore souls from last one. Because, you got the Rotten, who basically is a lot like Nito. The Old Iron King is a lot like the Witch of Izalith. And you have the Lost Sinner, who has a similar, probably the Knights of Gwyn, or the Gwyn's like 4 knights or whatever they were. Mm-hmm. And then you have Seath, who was probably Seath the Scaleless. Now, I could be completely wrong about this. I'm not like a super lore monger like a lot of people are. But someone who's like studied the wiki religiously and watched, I might go see if Vatividia has the thing about it, because he generally does really good reviews. So anyway, there's that. Now, another interesting thing about this is you'll notice a guy up here wearing the Seldora set, and he's just a regular undead, right? Let's backstab him, shall we? Fuck you! And interestingly enough, he's a one-time spawn.
Brightstone Key, Fragrant Wretch of Yore, Dark Quartz Ring.
Dark Quartz Ring +1, I'll have you know. And another Fragrant Branch of Yore, so I might go back to... Where is it?
What does that ring do?
I think it reduces dark damage by a fair bit. So if we need to like go against a boss who has lots of dark... Because, yeah. It increases dark defense. I'm assuming by 75, because it's a +1, but... Yeah, we have a Thunder Quartz, a Dark Quartz, and a Flame Quartz that's not a +1. I don't remember where we get the +1 version. But I'm going to show this off, because I found it interesting when I noticed it. Let's see, there's an item we actually get. If you go to the Soul of the Duke Dear Freja, Writhing Rune is an ancient thing whose shadow remains cast over the land. First in possession of a solitary insect, but grew its power, feasting on the wealth of twisted souls found in the land. Maybe that's not the item I'm thinking of. Because there's an item where the item description is, because I was looking at one of them randomly, it might even be the key.
The Brightstone Key?
Might be. There we go. The eccentric Lord Seldora, known for his fascination with spiders, built a town and a personal fortune by mining Brightstone. One day the town was overrun by spiders, but Lord Seldora only stood by and watched, eerily contented.
Well, so it's probably him.
More than likely the guy we just killed is the remainder of Lord Seldora. And if you'll notice here, there's a cage where something was kept, but it looks like it broke out. I wonder what that could have been.
A spider?
Yeah. Particularly a spider named Freya.
Oh.
My theory, anyway. Now, this part could be really interesting, because there's probably a bonfire up here, but I think we might run into somebody first. Where are you? Huh? Dude? Dude here?
There's nobody here.
Dude here? Okay. Then Garl's supposed to be walking around here. I don't know where he went. We still haven't freaking seen him yet. Oh well, let's rest of the bonfire. Oh! What the... Oh, is this, this is DLC shit, I think.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, no, I know what that is. I know who that is. That's Aldia. That, Cris, meet Aldia.
Oh.
Also known as the Scholar of the First Sin.
Oh. Oh, she looks fun.
He
looks fun.
He is the brother of King Vendrick. And now he will kind of tell us, since we finally got the 4 Great Souls, he will tell us about what we need to do to shed the curse. Yeah, so Crestfallen. That's why the Crestfallen Warrior has his name, because he gave up.
Oh.
And I think we have to talk to him again. Take it to Mordor and destroy it. I'm just going to turn this down to more than like it doubling.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm going to be honest, it's not that far from over. We still have a bit to do, but it's not going to take that long. I think one more time. Okay, seek after Vendrick. Yeah, this is where we find out about King Vendrick. But he didn't, and so now we get to be the next monarch. That's what the what's her name is, the Emerald Herald has been saying. Yeah. So to try and sum up a bit what this is, mind you, the lore around this is very complicated, but to sum it up as quick as I can, the first sin is what Lord Gwyn did when he kindled the first flame, or tried to rekindle it. Because it was supposed to be originally like the Age of Flame was a one-time deal and then everything would just return to gray. And instead of doing that, he gave his soul to try and keep it kindled to keep the Age of Fire going. Because after the Age of Fire ended, it was supposed to be the Age of Man. But because he kindled the bonfire using his soul, it cursed the humans somehow, and they all became undead.
Okay.
And that was the whole thing about the Curse of the Hollow. Because this game, again, people say that this game is kind of separate to the rest. No, it references Game 1 a lot, if you know what you're looking for. So that's the first sin. And the thing is, like, when you know how at the end of the last game, you could either, like, rekindle the fire or kindle the first flame or just walk away from it?
Uh-huh.
Both choices were kind of the same.
Yeah.
Roughly speaking. Like, neither one was what you needed to do. Because, like, one, you know, Framp's like, oh, no, you need to rekindle the fire to keep the Age of Fire going. And then Framp's like, no. Or no, Koth. Koth is like, no.
Darkseeker Koth?
Darkstalker Koth. He's like, no. It's got to be the Age of Man now. And, like, either one you do, no matter what you do, though, the problem is it keeps the cycle going. It doesn't break the cycle.
Uh-huh.
We actually need to break the cycle. And there's only one way to do that. And it's an optional ending we can get. But in order to do that, we need to fight an optional boss fight, which we've already said we're going to try and go
optional, but mandatory.
Okay. And if we want it, again, well, the good thing about doing that optional fight is it'll actually unlock another fight at the very end of the game.
Oh!
That's quite difficult.
No, man, we got this. We're tough. We got Havel set.
I'm not so sure.
We got Havel set.
Yeah.
We got plus 10 greatsword. Nothing can stop us.
Yeah, but anyway, that was kind of what I wanted to say. So, now we finally found out the plot of this game. Vendrick was another person who was meant to, like, potentially stop the cycle. But he instead basically chose the I'm going to walk away ending. And tried to just be king over the Age of Dark and over the Age of Man. And he ended up losing his sanity.
Oh.
So, and because of that, the Emerald Herald is also cursed as well, and she wants you to break the curse. And now she tells us to make our way to Dranglake Castle, where, like, the final bit of the game is.
Oh.
And from here on out, it is basically linear. There's a couple of other side things we can go back and do once we get a couple items, but we are essentially locked into the end.
All right, so I think what we should burn into is equip load, health, and stamina, vitality.
I do. I agree with that. I'm actually going to dump 2 points because it's a bit behind.
Yeah.
And I'm going to...
And dump a point to...
We don't have any more.
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to do this. We might be able to get one more, because we have a couple of souls we could use.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to level this up first. Do we have enough Splash Shard? No, we don't. And,
how much do we need for our next level?
Hold on, I'm going to see if we have any other, like, stuff. Sorry, I just always get confused on whether I have or haven't done something. Souls. That's what I wanted. So we have a Soul of a Hero, which we can use. 10,000. That'll actually get us just enough for one more level.
Let's do it. Put a little bit more to equip load, maybe?
Yeah, I think I'm going to...
I mean, if we're going to be rocking that plus 10 greatsword, I mean, we're going to need it.
Oh, yeah. And this is also the point where, like, Vitality kind of... Or the equip load kind of takes a soft drop. Because now rather than going up by 1.5 per level, it goes up only by 1. And it will do so until we hit 50.
Okay.
And then at 50, it drops down to a half a point.
Okay, well, I think that 1 is still pretty good. That's still helpful.
I mean, if we can get an equip load up to, over 90, that should be more than... Well, for me, anyway. You like using your freaking heavy Havel set.
Yeah, I do.
So what are we at now? We are down to 74.6. So we're getting... And this is kind of what I want to do. We're getting dangerously close. And in fact, if I go back over to... Not quite. We are so close.
What?
That's one other thing we are going to do, though, real quick, before I do anything else, is we're going to go back to Shaded Wood.
Why?
Well, you'll see. Because we have the soul of the Duke Dear Freja now. That will get us a special thing.
Ooh, I like special things.
You remember our friend Man Scorpion Tark?
I do remember Man Scorpion Tark. He's like one of my favorite Man Scorpions.
How many Man Scorpions do you know?
1, but, I mean, he's not a bad guy, so he's my favorite. So, I want you to know, Ben, that since we are doing a lot of talking, and my throat basically feels like I've eaten crushed glass, because of... Oh, no, I'm going to have some of these, because I bought them, I'm going to use them, because I'm very much like that. But Ben has these delicious Hall's cough drops that are like lemon, and I, the sucker for novelty, bought Luden's green apple cough drops. Which I was like, I love green apple. I'm a big apple guy.
Dang it, I keep forgetting you can't get through there. I wonder if I can jump there.
The one bad thing about these is it does taste like green apples. But green apples kind of gone bad. Like, right on the cusp of, like, going bad. Like, if you bit into an apple, and it's, like, not bad yet, but it's, like, maybe a day out from going bad. It's kind of got that taste. But I've got a problem. When I pay something, I will, like, refuse to throw it away, so I'm going to eat every last one of these things.
Alright.
Until they're gone.
So what do we think Man Scorpion Tark's going to give us?
Oh, I hope he gives us like a Man Scorpion, hold on.
Yes. His master was the Duke, or Lord Soldora, / his spider.
He's going to give us a Scorpion Whip.
He does give us a Blast Scorpion Stinger.
And
the second Dragon Ring. So look at the Stinger first, because you kind of mentioned it. But... Where did it go? Black Scorpions. Oh, it must be up on the top. Or the Great Sword. Oh, the Swihand is up. There it is. Black Scorpion Stinger. It has no scaling. It has poison damage, though, and it weighs only 2. It's a little rapier.
Oh. Does it have a lot of poison damage?
It has a little bit. Let's see what the power attack on it looks like.
It's a rapier. It's alright.
Yeah.
Now, what does the ring do? I think it would be good for PvP. You can poison somebody real bad.
Yeah. Back to the Great Sword real quick. Now, for the ring. The second Dragon Ring. Remember the Ring of Fervor and Protection?
Yes.
Equip load increased, HP increased, stamina increased. So now, rather stamina being like 110 or whatever it is, it's 116.
Ooh.
Our HP has gone from like 1350 to 1515.
Ooh.
And our equip load is now over 100.
Ooh. Havel says looking nice and tight now.
Yeah, and we can actually equip both that and the Royal Soldier's Ring. Because I think if we unequip the Royal Soldier's Ring, we're going to go back down to... Well,
what's that blue one?
That's still more equip load than we had with just the Royal Soldier's Ring, though.
What?
So if I want
to... Now, can we take that ring off ever? Will it break if we take it off?
It won't break, I don't think. It's easily broken, is what it says, so it has a low durability. Where's the durability on it? Yeah, it's got 25 durability, so we got to be careful.
Uh-huh.
We can repair it, but it'll, if it breaks, then we lose the benefit. Yeah. Knight of Drangleic. So this is the second Dragon Ring. There's a third Dragon Ring as well, but I think we have to go to Aldia's Keep to get it, and I'm not fucking going to Aldia's Keep.
Where's that at?
It's a DLC area.
Ah, okay. Because I've already said, like, we're not doing the, like... There's a bunch of DLC areas, isn't there?
There's technically 3 main ones. There's Aldia's Keep, the Sanctum City of Shulva, and I can't remember what the third one is. I think we're going to see Aldia's Keep, the place of Aldia's Keep. Which, that reminds me, one of the other things I did during my little jaunt was I finally managed to figure out where some of those DLC items were that I couldn't find before. Because you'll see we now have Heavy Iron Key, which guides us to an unknown land. I thought we had another one. I thought I'd gotten 2 of them. So we have a few keys to take this area. One last little thing I do want to show you, though, before we end this part off. And then I'll start out next time. We can, like, actually continue with the story. You can figure out why we're, you know, why this whole thing happened.
Uh-huh.
We're going to go one last area. Because I discovered something.
Ah.
Where was it? Inventory. So, do you remember when we got... Which key is it? Is it that one?
The King's Ring? The King's Key?
No, it wasn't... Yeah, okay, so you remember how we got the Iron Key from Iron Keep?
Yeah.
That actually opens a door. Somewhere... Where the hell? Oh! You're a recurring enemy! I unpetrified you, now you're a recurring enemy. Why is that a thing? Well, screw you anyway.
He did.
Anyway, I found where that opened. I didn't actually remember, but I do now. And to get there, we're going to have to go all the way back here to Cardinal Tower. Back to the very beginning of the game.
Ah.
Do you remember this spot, Chris?
Oh, I do. I died a lot here.
You did die a lot here. I mean, I died more than I would normally, too, but never mind about that, then. Now, is this guy still being a dick? Yes. We didn't quite kill him enough
Give me
time.
those 90 souls. Give me.
Yes. Anyway, let's go down here, shall we? Let's go back and check on the old giant. Or the iron or whatever giant. Last giant, that was what it was.
Ah.
Very first boss of the game. Because, if you go down this way, you'll notice that locked door? It's open now.
Oh. There's a guy there.
Yeah, he was there the last time, too. But we are so freaking OP right now, he doesn't even stand a threat.
Oh.
What does stand a threat is what's through that door.
What's through that door, man?
Why don't we go see? Ooh, lots of fire. We've been to an area like this before, haven't we, Chris?
Yeah.
Those things look familiar?
Will it hurt you to stand on that fire stuff?
No, it won't. Those guys will. Weird little lizard things that are really freaking powerful. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh, Ben.
Well, that's the area I uncovered. So, when we decide to go and do something next time, and now it'll be on you.
Oh my goodness.
Are you actually going to go down there and fight them? You don't have to.
Ben. I will avenge you.
Of course. Well, you're going to have to wait till next time because we're about an hour now, so I'm going to end off the part.
Alright, I'll avenge you. The vengeance is coming. It's stewing. It's
vengeance is coming, and so is like the first part of the end game, because now, like I said, story-wise, there's really only one place to go, and that place is fairly linear. So we'll have to get through that next part, but in the meantime, thanks as always for watching, guys. I was Ben.
And I'm Chris.
And this was Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. See you next time, everyone.